about the left side of the line. Jared Crick was on that side. 200 yards rushing. It was kind of ugly. It was kind of ugly. We'll see what we could do there. They have, we got a turnaround game right away, and it's coming up. So hopefully he's okay. One of my main concerns, my fourth big concern is Wolf with the injury on how long he'll be out. Because he is a big presence and he does a really good job. So it's hard to go against that. And then, I shouldn't bring this up because Rick Dennison was an old Denver Bronco linebacker. But you know what? I've been thinking about it all day. And I talked to my son today, and he's so, he knows so much analytics and everything about the Broncos, and he helps me so much with all the fantasy and everything. Rick Dennison yesterday, in my opinion, I know the Raiders don't have a very good pass defense, but the plan was to go in there and try to run the ball. Yes, CJ's out. Yes, Booker has a hurt shoulder, but you have Capri Ribs and you have Booker. Maybe Booker was hurt worse than people are saying. Maybe the shoulder is a little more worse. So those are my concerns. Should Rick Dennison be the OC? I never thought he should have been the OC since the beginning. Everybody knows, if you listen to my old podcast, when we were rounding up Kubiak, I thought we were going to get Kyle Shanahan, and not just because we just played him in Atlanta. I really thought that Kyle Shanahan was going to come over and be a Bronco, and it kind of didn't happen. But that's the way of the game. It kind of didn't happen, but it's great that we can still move on and we can still go forward, and we got a good team and we got a good look at the future. So I'm very excited at things that there's gonna be some adjustments made, and things are gonna change, hopefully, against the Saints. So I'm gonna go to a real quick song, guys, and when I come back, I'm gonna have Angel Cruz on the line with us. He's a Raider fan, but he's going to co-host with me tonight because, you know what, I told him that if the Broncos went ahead and lost, that he would be my co-host tonight, my special guest. So, AYO, that's what we call him, AYO, but his name is Angel Cruz. So make sure you tune in. If you don't get to listen to it tonight, make sure you tune in. It's available all week, available on iHeart, available on iTunes, available on there's so many, Twitter, wherever, YouTube. Just find it anywhere and play it, and see what you got. Write your comments in there and let me know how you feel. I gave you my real quick opinions on where the difficulties were, and like I said, number one was Trevor Siemian. It's time for the kid to come in. So bring the kid in. Trevor Siemian, it's time to hit the bench, man. I'm just gonna be honest. You can't run an offense, man. I just don't see it. But I know I'm going to get Bronco fans mad at me. I'm a true Bronco till I die. I support Simeon. I have from the beginning. I just don't see him moving forward as the starter. So let me get into this song real quick. When I get back on, I'm going to have Angel Cruz. We're going to be going live. Lisa Trujillo, I hope you're still out there. I hope you're still having fun. You're live with Diaz.
I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bombing, dropping, bombing, bomb dropping, bombing. I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bombing, dropping, bomb dropping, bombing. In the heat of the winter night, I shine from the Denver city lights, happy and hype. Young East, BookieTBs.com, rolling tonight. I book flights so we come through, SUVs we ride, we slide through, sets tripping, but it's not even red and blue, with two heaters I'm cool, she told her homie look over there, it's like he the blue, saturated, filthy, fat, and they do, I go heat it up then I move, it's the winter, but we got a sunny side groove, underground platinum, so I got nothing to prove, your mechanics are loose, you don't want to be on a train, so you'll get knocked off the caboose, I'm in it to win it, I paid my dues, Archuleta Mendez, but I hot when I cruise, a polar bear in the winter, I pray every day, even though we're all sinners. I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bomb dropping, bomb dropping, bombing. I keep the heat in a 4x4 zone. Everybody rock the Facebook from the South Zone. I heat it up, then I get that dough. Signing autographs up in Breckenridge, Colorado show. It's a festival, but money loves me, bro. Huff and puff and release that smoke. Steady ballin' will make you choke. It's fun to be about the low. I got my eye on the prize. I stay off dope in my photo truck. $100,000 I made in 1 month. The homies bumpin' Chicano Boost Part 2 in they trunk. Everywhere I go, I get love. Now I got the plug. I used to be a beer-thirsty thug. In the winter, it's rum and coke in a beer mug. I'm rocking 24s when they used to be dubs. Here in the winter and the homies are getting drunk. I'm on that paper round. I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bomb dropping, bombing, bombing, bomb dropping, bombing, bombing. I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bomb dropping, bombing, bombing, bomb dropping, bombing. 0 degrees and I bring the heat off the ground in a Jeep when it's a blizzard in March. I'm on the beach. Step out the local sick eye speed in the snow. You got a mob in winter cleats, flood the hood with heat. When I speak, MCs are turtles when they creep. I'm from the original Mile High Bomb and I'm deep in the winter. We make that green. The last veterano, cold-blooded OG. Turn the heat on and make that money in my sleep. I bring the hurt and then go feast. Brand new snow boots on my feet. Brand new snow boots on my feet. I'm a hunter in the winter. Give me some deer meat. New scoop turntables and let that girl sing. I'm so hood, you can keep your bling. I'm an essay about the local straight from the street. The enemy is yelling defeat, defeat. We can collaborate, but you better be real when you speak. I'm looking fly. In the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bomb dropping, bombing, bombing, bomb dropping, bombing, bombing. I keep the heat in the winter, bomb dropping. I keep the heat in the winter, mile high bomb dropping, bomb dropping, bombing, bombing.
You're live with ideas and sports. We do this every Monday, so check us out. It goes live. Make sure to check out TWD tomorrow. That's with the special guest from TWD, so make sure you check it out, The Walking Dead with Ideas, and my special co-host Desiree Pickett. So make sure you check it out. We'll be back in a minute.
it's the AYO. We from the city of the smoke, where we don't come. We steady rolling slow and something classic just to show off. Ooh, when it's cold like Olaf. All you other rappers act hard, but we know you so soft. When you try to get some sleep and you doze off, we hit the streets and we go mob. You can see the flames coming from the exhaust. Bringing something different to the game. We under the city lights and we're switching in the lanes. You're still on your kitty bike, man, you're such a lame. You remain the same while we go against the grain. That's where we increase the speed limit. Mobbing in that horsepower, someone like seed. That's it, man, you're such a gimmick. And me, you try to mimic. While I'm rocking mighty town pitted, I'm so ambitious. Why when I put the key in the ignition? Rolling over the competition with my driven vision. Cloud for control of my path, I'm moving gripping. This is an addiction. Why you can't pass emissions? Cause you say in same position by blowing the transmission with the missing in you shifting. The way I make the competition disappear, I should be a magician. Going against AYO and man was chopper was a bad decision.
You're back live with Diaz. I'm waiting for my guest to call in. The game started early, or the game ended early, so my guest was supposed to be available. I told him at like 11 o'clock. So my guest is not available yet. So we're gonna get back into the Broncos Raiders yesterday. I know a lot of people don't want to hear about it, but we have to talk about it, get it out, and then we can get ready for next week because we have another big game. Well, a big game against New Orleans. So let's get this out now. That way, after this, we could move on to New Orleans and make sure that New Orleans is ready for us because we're coming for them 110 miles an hour. You know, because the Broncos are overexcited. They came in there ready to play. They really did. They came in there, at full goal, and everybody was up. We can't sit here and make excuses about injuries or line play or anything like that. We have to just move on and accept it as it is because there's certain situations in games and stuff like that. So as far as moving forward, we have to move forward in a positive manner, guys. So I know a lot of people out there are upset because the Broncos lost to the Raiders. I am, last night, normally, this is called Black Monday when the Broncos lose. So, so it's pretty outrageous when the Broncos lose, and I'm pretty upset, and sometimes I can't even go on the next day when the Broncos lose, but I'm here anyway. So let's get more into the Broncos. Let's get more detailed real quick. So we had a weird kind of game yesterday. We went in there hostile environment, the black hole, of course, and we expected to beat the Raiders, and everybody did. The Raiders, 29th ranked defense, and a lot of things. The running game's not that strong. So the Broncos expected to go, but here's my problem with it. This is why I'm upset. Like I said, the Idea show is a really positive show. I speak a lot about the Broncos, highly of the Broncos, because I'm a total Bronco fan. But I'm biased, so yeah, I could talk about the Broncos like that. But anyway, here's the big key to yesterday's game, and that's why I talked about. I felt bad talking about Dennis, the OC. But let me ask you guys this question. Everybody out there that's listening, I know I got a lot of listeners now, but why would you not come out trying to run the ball? This is the start of the game. It's the 29th ranked defense, and you have two backs. If Booker wasn't healthy, then you should have said Booker's not healthy, kept him out the game, instead of coming out with Trevor Siemian, who's already struggling passing the ball. Why would you do that? So that's